We watched Yeom-lyeok. I think I pronounced that right. Some Korean out there is going, "Oh my god, he just said it
Oh my
wrong."
God, I can't believe he announced it that way.
Uh,
Yeah.
it's well here in the United States, it's known as Psychokinesis,
Psychokinesis.
2018 movie about a guy that gets superhero powers from drinking water because it's contaminated by something that falls from space.
Right. What?
Which
What a
reminds me of Critters, the way it started, by the way.
really? It did, right? What a fun film, right?
A South Korean movie by the same director. That's what I meant to say. It's directed by the same guy that did Train to Busan.
Train to Busan. That's right. That's right. And it has absolutely nothing to do, or it doesn't seem at all related to Train to Busan.
Which I think this director has mostly done zombie movies, pretty much, if you look at his
Right. Right.
list.
Because it's very very popular. Yeah, in South Korea, and this film was just wonderful to me. I mean, it some of the things some of the things that I really liked about this film was you had the clumsiest superhero you've ever run across.
Greatest
He,
American Hero kind of like
right,
couldn't kind of
right.
fly and stuff.
That's really funny because that was what I was thinking. I was thinking that it was the greatest American hero, sort of like he takes his superhuman powers to like fly between two buildings, but he careens off of them, and it gets run over by a bus in the process, right? And somehow all of that comes together. But one of the reasons that I recommended this film, one of the main reasons was the bad guy in this. The woman
Hmm.
was so evil. She
She
was
was.
she was great, right? I mean, you're like, wow, I'm badass and up all at the same time.
No, I thought she was actually awesome. Yeah. It's funny because I liked House on the Hill more.
Really,
I think you liked this a lot more than I did because
I loved this a lot. I really did. I love the accidental nature of his powers, and I also thought it was resolved really cutely. You
I
know,
found it kind of like it's all kind of nothing new really to me, but I found it kind of very slightly above average. I liked the part where he was learning how to kind of find his powers, but I really didn't like the guy. And it's like he had nothing to like because he was this guy that walked out on his family.
right,
And then he
right.
didn't really have a character arc. His arc was kind of like this line that kind of went bloop at the end, and that's it.
And well, I thought that everybody had an arc that kind of went around him, that kind of created his arc for him accidentally, right?
Right. But what also, it's like I was forced to like him because I was told to by the movie, by the way they played the music and the way
Well,
they
that's
shot
what
it.
you were here for.
I just
You're
didn't. I didn't really feel like I should. He was an unlikable character, and he was still unlikable at the end for me. I was like, okay, well, he's still kind of a dick. It's like maybe he's come around. And by the way, what the ending was so jacked up. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? It's like I don't think I'll give much away, but I'm not going to give too much away here. But
the ending. Everybody wins, but him.
I was wondering, will the superhero be like the cliche hero where he's solitary and he's brooding and he's like Batman. He's lost, he's like, oh, depressed all the time. And he goes off on his own by his own choice, that kind of thing. Or is he going to embrace his family even though he has new superpowers? So that was kind of one thing. I don't want to say too much, but that bothered me because how they did it was kind of really weird. It didn't make any sense. It was like two endings. I don't know, but anyway, and
It
then
was
I thought it was very straightforward. It didn't go overboard with the effects, which I like that aspect that it didn't do too much. It was
right.
just about the right effects. It was a
And I
bit
think
weak
that
of a story though, and the story arcs and the characters were all boring to me. I don't know.
wow, you didn't like his daughter. His daughter was
I liked
okay.
his daughter, but I thought the story was kind of lame, and I was like, I mean, okay, yeah, South Korea obviously has a class system problem here, but
Oh well, that's the thing is that's kind of
we've seen
odd.
that in all of this director's movies. Train to
Well, not only
Busan,
not only his, but
Seoul Station,
Parasite. Look at Parasite.
yeah,
I mean,
Parasite.
yeah, it's endemic. Is what it is. It's endemic, but We can agree to disagree.
And then I'm also thinking of Train to Busan, which was a 5-star movie. This is like not even close. I'm gonna give it a 2 stars, 2.3 stars, 2.3.
I'm going to give it a 4 because I really liked that. I thought it was kind of sweet, and I thought that in the end it resolved itself without resolving all the other big problems, which I thought was kind of interesting.
You just made me spit up.
Yeah, did you okay. Well, then you know what? On that little piece of vomit.
That was our shortest review yet, but it's funny because we disagree.
It's good. He says it's bad. I say it's good. It's good.
I didn't say it was bad. I said it's just below average.
Yes, you did. You did too. Can't take it back.
It's just below average for me.
Yeah. Anyway.
It was a Jackie Chan movie with superpowers, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
But not a good Jackie Chan movie. A slightly below average Jackie Chan movie.
No.
I'm surprised we actually. I
don't think that you understood what was going on. But
maybe I didn't watch the right movie.
Yeah, maybe. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure you just didn't watch that spooky house film again and on subtitles?
Well, if you would have told me to watch
Yeom-lyeok, you did that film. You did that 59 film on subtitles, the Korean subtitles, didn't you?
By the way, that made it kind of difficult too because I was really, really sleepy.
Yeah.
And I tried to watch this, and I'm like, okay, I got 10 minutes in, so I stopped, and I came back. So what you're
saying is the problem was you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the first time it was.
I can believe, because I've often thought that you were the problem.
But I slept, and then I came back the next day.
Yeah.
And I watched it with full attention, leaning forward.
Well, I'm leaving.
Okay. So anyway, I don't blame you. I don't blame you for leaving.
I don't have to stay here and take this.
I mean, get the out of here.
Okay, man.
All right.
Bye.
Ciao.